Hello and welcome back to Who is the Smartest Saint? I'm Dan Layton, a junior here at Siena College, just outside of Albany, New York. Let me tell you about our game. We have 14 athletes from this campus who will compete in one-on-one in a general knowledge competition. Today is a quarterfinal matchup. We have softball player Emma Petersen against soccer player Cole Hellert. How are we doing, guys? Emma, this is your return. You lost in dramatic fashion. There were some scheduling issues.
So
we
true.
thought that you did so good that we invited you back.
Yeah, I guess
welcome back.
Best loser here.
Best loser. That's a good way of putting it. Cole, you won your first round matchup. How do you feel going into this one?
Very nervous. I've heard this. She's really good, so
we'll see what happens.
Very nervous.
All right. So you guys know the rules. We'll go for 4 minutes, then we'll stop and chat for a few, and then go for another 4. Overtime. If we go to overtime, it'll go for 1 minute. And whoever ends with the highest score wins. After those 8 minutes or the overtime will be the winner and will advance to the semifinals. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. First round starts now. Name the lead singer for the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger. 4 days after Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat in 1955, something happened that lasted a year. What was it?
The bus boycott.
I'll give it to you. That's correct. The Montgomery bus boycott. Born in Arizona to a Mexican-American family, name the man who founded the United Farm Workers Union, which was created to improve the working conditions for migrant farmers and Latinos.
Wow, this is so bad. Home state, too.
Cesar Chavez. Name the actor who starred in Back to the Future and Family Ties, but is probably best known for living with Parkinson's since 1991.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Michael J. Fox. What's the name of the vicious dog-like animal you can only find on the island located directly south of Australia? The Tasmanian devil. These ones are getting harder.
My goodness.
If you graduate college with the highest distinction, meaning you are at the top of your class, you will be given what 3-word title?
Is it summa cum laude?
That's correct. Ooh. What's the name of the ship in which Charles Darwin sailed around the world between 1831 and 1836, which led to his theory of evolution?
The name of the ship?
The name of the ship. The HMS Beagle. In Greek mythology, this warrior was strong, brave, and courageous, and the only way to kill him was through one part of his body.
Achilles?
That's correct. Only 2 first ladies have been born outside of the United States. One is the wife of 6th President John Quincy Adams. Name the other. 2 points up for grabs here. Name the other, and if you can give me the country of where she was born, we'll give you an extra 2 points. No, it's Melania Trump. She was born in Slovenia. Which state capital gets its name from the 4th President of the United States?
Madison, Wisconsin?
That's correct. The most successful child actor of all time. Name the girl who started performing at age 3, and by the time she was 6, in 1938, she was making more than $300,000 a year.
Is it Shirley Temple?
That's correct. When Mary Shelley was 19, she wrote a book that many consider to be the greatest horror novel ever written. Name that book.
No idea.
Frankenstein. This group was the first black pilots trained by the United States by the United States Army to fight during World War II. Tuskegee Airmen is the answer. Which of the original 7 wonders of the ancient world is the only one still standing today?
The pyramids?
That's correct. What happened at the 1972 Munich Olympics that resulted in the death of 11 Israeli athletes?
What?
Palestinian terrorists took over the Olympic Village. What is the 5-letter acronym for America's chief executive? I'm going to give it to Emma.
Is it POTUS again?
That's correct. What is the official language of Iran? It's Persian. This best-selling book is subtitled One Woman's Search for Everything across Italy, India, and Indonesia. What is this book? Eat, Pray, Love. You can take an AP course in high school and receive college credit if you do well. What does AP stand for?
Advanced placement.
That's correct. Located in the middle of your back, this organ filters out waste and turns into urine.
Kidney?
That's correct, and that is the last question of the round. It is 10-8 in favor of Emma going into halftime. There's guys out there, out the window, if you don't see them. They could not get it. We'll let them in now since it's halftime. So we have a crowd here now. Emma, how are we feeling going into halftime?
I mean, those general knowledge got really hard.
Yeah, they got harder.
And I was also up in halftime last time, so not really that great.
Not really that great. So you're not comfortable until the clock hits 0, basically.
Yeah, you can
There
say
it is.
that.
Cole, you're down going into halftime.
Yeah. It's way harder than the first round.
First round?
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
All right. We're going to go to the second round. Timer is ready. The second, just going to wait for the timer and still waiting. Timer starts now. Name the band that has 2 of the 3 best-selling albums of all time.
The Beatles?
Incorrect. Emma for a chance. No, it's the Eagles. The amount of air in the tires on your car is measured in PSI. What does PSI stand for?
Pounds per square inch.
That's correct. EA Sports is a company that develops video games. What does the EA in EA Sports stand for?
Electronic Arts.
That's correct. In 1978, the first baby was born by IVF. What does IVF stand for?
In vitro fertilization?
That's correct.
Fertilization.
The fear of foreigners or strangers is called what?
Does it start with an M?
No, it's xenophobia.
Oh.
On August 6th, 1945, 70,000 people were killed in this Asian city. Hiroshima. Sometimes before a medical procedure, you'll be given this. It can be general or local.
Anesthesia?
That's correct. Margaret Mitchell only published 1 novel in her lifetime, but she won a Pulitzer Prize for it in 1937. What is this novel? Gone with the Wind. America is called this 2-word phrase referring to the many cultures and races coming together to form one country.
Melting pot.
That's correct. Name the major city that's located near where Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas meet. It's Memphis. Today we use a DVR, but during the 80s and 90s, these people used this 3-letter acronym to record TV shows.
VCR?
That's correct. This company based in Kansas City has 70,000 white-collar employees, but most only work 4 months a year.
What company?
What company, yes.
Oh.
H&R Block. In banking, what does APR stand for?
Annual percentage rate?
That's correct. This college major can have an emphasis on clinical, cognitive, or social.
Psychology.
That's correct. What is the most populated city in Canada? It's Toronto. Soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo is from what country?
Portugal.
That's correct. MIT stands for what?
Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
That's correct. Fire departments say when you reset your clock for daylight savings time, you should also change the batteries in these.
Smoke detector?
That's correct. What's the name of the oldest Kardashian sister?
Chloe.
Incorrect.
Courtney.
It's Courtney. What is the what is the name of the project that uses DNA testing to exonerate the wrongfully convicted? The Innocence Project. Chrissy, Jack, and Janet are the 3 original roommates of this classic TV sitcom. Three's Company. What explorer is believed to have arrived in America more than 500 years before Christopher Columbus?
Leif Erikson?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Leif Erikson.
Leif Erikson.
Other than the 5 Great Lakes, what is the largest lake in the United States? Great Salt Lake in Utah. Name the bird that is not only the largest in the world, but also the fastest.
Ostrich?
That's correct. Across from the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C. is a shrine to the 16th President of the United States.
Abraham Lincoln.
That's correct.
Oh,
Here we go. Last question. I'm
Oh my
milking time, but
God.
it's tied at 22. What does ALS stand for?
American Sign Language.
No.
Oh, wait. Oh my God, no.
Well, ALS.
That's over.
Oh my gosh, I don't have the answer.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which means Emma is the winner.
Ah!
What a comeback.
Oh my god.
What a comeback
Wow.
by Emma. Emma, you were knocked out in the first round. You were brought back. Do you feel a sense of relief, redemption?
You could say that, I guess, redemption.
Okay.
But we'll see. No more facing off against Trevor, so
Yes.
there's that.
Cole, that's a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
That's a heartbreaker. We kind of screwed you with ALS. It should have.
I just had to guess. I
You
was
just had to
like,
guess?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
All right, so we want to thank you two for coming on. Emma's moving on to the semifinals. We will see you guys next time for the next quarterfinal matchup.